guys, it's Talon back in the video. Today I'll be bringing you my entire Lego minifigure collection. Now just to get it out of the way really quickly, not all of these minifigures are Lego minifigures, like Lego made, but they're close enough and I put them in here anyways because why not? So this minifigure collection has been going on for a very, very long time. I started getting Lego in 2008 and I've been collecting Lego since like 2017 to 18-ish. So there's been a long time of getting minifigures. A lot of these have come out as sets, but some have come out of just buying them individually. But yeah, let's hop into this right now. We're just gonna go through all the sections of minifigures, not go too into detail on everything. But yeah, let's get into this right now. So starting off with the first gray base plate here, we have the Clone Army, which takes up most of the space plate, then it gets into the Imperials. So I did just recently release a Clone Army video, so I don't really have to go through this very in-depth because nothing's changed actually at all. So here we have the 501st, then we have the 91st, the 41st, Episode 2 P1s, Commander Hammers, we have the one older P1, a couple Geonosis clones, Horn Company, 2014 P2, Lightning Squadron ARFs, 2010 Plain P2s, Rancor Battalion ARFs, Senate Guards, Clone Wars P1s, Shock Troopers, 212th, 2005 style P2s, and 327th. So that's a quick rundown of the Clone Army. Nothing's changed from it since my most recent video. But then we move on to the Imperials, where we have 8 of the Rebel style Stormtroopers with 1 incomplete. Now, I will bring that up. I am including my incompletes in here because, like I always like to say, they are part of the collection. They will be complete one day, so why not just add them in now? So let's move on. We do have 5 of the 2008 style Stormtroopers there. We got 3 Imperial officers, 4 of the newer style Stormtroopers, 3 different variants of the Rogue One style Stormtroopers, 1 of the incomplete jetpack troopers, a sand trooper, and a regular Stormtrooper. Then we have 5 Imperial TIE Fighter pilots. Then we have 2 of the Shadow Troopers, 2 Imperial hover tank pilots. We have 12 of the Imperial Patrol Troopers. Then we have 2 2011-ish style Sand Troopers there. We have 1 of the plain 2011-ish style Stormtroopers. Then we have a Scout Trooper. Those 2 are actually from the Endor Battle Pack. Then we have 4 Shadow Troopers, 2 Protocol Droids. One, I don't know if the black one there from the newer TIE Fighter is technically a Protocol Droid or what type of droid he is. Then we have 2 of the older style Stormtroopers, 1 being a Sand Trooper. Then we have 1 Snow Trooper and 3 Imperial Gunners, or at least I guess Death Star operator kind of guys. And then we have 2 Darth Vaders, 1 Imperial V-Wing pilot, 1 of the Imperial landing guys, I don't really know what they're actually called, 1 astromech, and 3 Death Star operators. Then over here, we have 2 Shore Troopers, 2 of the ATDP pilots, 3 Shadow Guards, 2 regular Emperor's Guards, the Emperor, who is very incomplete. Then we have Agent Callus there, who's very incomplete. Also, a little AT driver down there who's just got a helmet. Then we have the 4 Inferno Squad members from the Battle Pack. Then we move on to the First Order, who is pretty small, but used to be much smaller and has grown a lot, actually. Like, might not look like it, but they were once really small. So we got 4 Flame Troopers, 2 First Order Executioners, 2 First Order TIE Fighter pilots, 4 First Order crew members, 3 First Order officers, 1 being Hux, 1 ATM-6 driver, 2 Snow Troopers, 1 Jetpack Trooper, 1 of the Treadspeeder pilots, 1 Heavy Stormtrooper, and then 9 of the curvy mouth First Order Stormtroopers and 1 of the pointy mouth ones, and then Finn there. Then the final order is kind of, they're kind of weird because it's like they're their own faction, but they're also basically First Order. Like they almost look the exact same as First Order. So I don't really know how to categorize them. Like, are they First Order or not? But just put them as just final order. We got 2 officers, 2 regular final order stormtroopers, and then 4 jetpack troopers. So 2 battle packs. And then we move on to the Droid Army, where we have 4 pilots, 3 AAT drivers, 6 of the commando droids, 2 being captains, a bunch of regular battle droids, which I'm not going to count all this because, yeah, it takes a while. Then we have 1 back here, 1 commander, and 2 different style pilots. We got 1 with both curved arms and then 1 with a flipped around torso. Then we got 4 Geonosian battle droids. 1's got a backpack and 1's a commander. We got 8 super battle droids, 2 of the black assassin droids, 3 of the silver assassin droids, 1 Death Watch Mandalorian, Darth Maul, and a zombie Geonosian. Then over here we got 2 General Grievuses. So then we move into the Rebel Alliance. We got 2 Princess Leias, Cassian Andor, 5, I believe, yeah, that's 5, of the Hoth troopers, Admiral Akbar, General Dodonna, 2 Ezras, 4 Rebel Scouts. Then we have Commander Wolf back here, who I actually forgot to put in the Clone Army over here, so he's back here all alone. Then we got Chopper, 2 other droids. 1 was in this polybag thing. Got 3 Han Solos, Chirrut Imwe from Rogue One. Got Sabine, and then there's 6 Lukes here. 1 Episode 6. Got 3 Farm Boy Lukes, an Episode 5 Luke, and then a Pilot Luke. Then we have an A-Wing pilot, and then we have 4 pilots here. We got another Luke, we got Dak, we got another guy who I don't remember his name, then we got Gold Leader. Then we'll come all the way back up here where we come to the Resistance. So we have 3 of the green Resistance troopers, and then we have 4 of the kind of tan Resistance troopers, and then we got a commander here. That's actually an incomplete one down in there. Got 2 Poes, got a Resistance A-Wing pilot, got just a regular incomplete pilot there. 2 Rays, 3 BB-8s, one of them being with the smaller eye, Maz Kanata. And then we have 5 R2-D2s over here, 1 being the older one. We have a 2011 or 12, I forget, 11 or 12 R2-D2, and then 3 of the newer ones. Then we have Plo Koon's astromech there. And then we move kind of away from the Resistance. The Resistance is really small, like I barely have anything from them. So then we move on to kind of just random factions and different groups of people. We got our kind of Naboo section over here where we got a Naboo starfighter pilot, and then we got a Gungan warrior and 2 Jar Jar Binks. We got 2 Tusken Raiders, 1 Jawa, 1 Ugnaught, 2 Bespin guards, Tai Sen, the Mandalorian himself, 2 Boba Fett's, 1 being the older one. Got the Mandalorians from the Battle Pack, Jango Fett, Greedo, the guy who flies the Black Ace TIE Fighter from, or the TIE Interceptor from, I think it's Star Wars Resistance, the little show. Then we have the pirate guy who flies Cad Bane's speeder. Then we have Cad Bane himself, Dengar, and then 2 IG units, I believe. IG, which one's the one from Empire Strikes Back? Because the silver one is him. Then we move into Jedi, where we have 3 Anakins. They're all different versions of Anakin. Then we have Ayla Secura, Barriss Offee, Luminar Unduli, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Quinlan Vos, 2 Ahsokas, Mace Windu, Coleman Trebor, Qui-Gon Jinn, Pong Krell, and then 6 Obi-Wans here. We have, I think that's 3 of the Episode 3 versions, and we got some Episode 4 versions of him there. Then we got the Wookiees here. We got 2 Chewbacca's, 1 regular Wookiee, and the Christmas Wookiee. Then we also have Yodas here. We got, 4 Yodas. We got 2 of the older ones, 1 being a magnet, and then we got 2 of the 2013 ones from the ATRT. Then we got Baby Yoda in here. Then we have Clone Wars Obi-Wan, who's incomplete. And then we have Evan Peel there, who's incomplete as well. So then we move on to the military, which I also did a military collection video. This hasn't changed at all, I don't think. Maybe just a couple editions of police, but the military itself has not changed at all. So we got 4 of my custom SWAT troopers, 2 other cops in that same blue torso. Then we've got a bunch of these slew band guys. I really don't know why they're in here, but I just put them in here because they're minifigures of some sort. So we got 16 of the regular ones. That was a bell. Then we have 9 of these guys with these different helmets, 3 commanders. Then we have the UN here where we have 28 of them and 4 being commanders, which I'm very proud of the UN. I really like those guys. Then we have a tank driver, 4 guys from World War I, 2 pilots, 1 guy with headphones, 2 pilots, again, different pilots though, the slew band pilots, and then 3 of the tan slew band guys. Then over here, we got a couple of snipers, we got some of the motorcycle drivers, 5, and then we have a SWAT trooper, got some more SWAT troopers but without the riot shields. Then we have 4 green troopers there. We got 3 of them having armor and the 1 guy just has a hat. Then we have 4 guys in blue here, 2 guys in navy blue in the motorcycle helmets, and then we actually have Shane and Rick from The Walking Dead. So those guys are kind of just custom. Then we have 5 police in black there. We actually have the McLaren driver back there for my first ever Speed Champion set, so I have to review that soon. Which that video might actually come out before this one, just so you know. So look out for it. Then we have 6 of the lighter blue police there, 3 of the dark navy blue police again, and then we have this weird scientist custom guy. I don't even know what he is, to be honest. Then we have this weird pilot from some custom non-Lego set. Then we have the SEAL Team 6 guy. Legs for what's gonna be like an older dark gray police officer there. We got the German commander. Over here we actually have, I think that's 20 of the German troops. Then we have 2 SWAT troopers with riot shields. And then we have 2 EODs. So I believe that is it for the police and the military. So let me move over to the other side. So now I'm on the side here for better mobility and just reach into here. So we kind of move into Chima here and just like some other random different types of minifigures here. So in Chima, I don't really know what these guys' names are or anything. Got 3 lion guys, 3 wolves, 2 crocodiles, a spider, 4 more wolves, a monkey, and an eagle. That's all I can really tell you about them because I don't know their names. Then we move into Marvel here, where we have 2 Iron Mans, 1 being the scuba version, Captain America and his scuba version, that blue girl, who I don't actually remember her name, unfortunately, so yeah, comment it down below or something. Then we got the Hulk, Rocket the Raccoon, we got one of those Chitaris or whatever, a Hydra guy, and then Red Skull. Then move over here, we got Harry Potter, we got 2 Hagrids, 2 Rons, I think that's 5 Harrys, 2 Lucius Malfoys. No, that's Draco back there. And then we got Lucius over here, just one of him. Then we got all the other people, because I'm not very good at Harry Potter. I don't really remember everybody's names. So don't come at me. And then we move over to, I always forget the company name, but it's like starts with an O or something, and they make these baseball guys. So we got 9 Pirates players there. Then, so I have DC over here with 3 Batmans and a Nightwing, I think. I think that's what Robin turned his name into, but I don't remember for sure. And then I don't remember if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is DC or not. So they're kind of near them, but yeah, so we got one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and then 2 other villains, which I never really watched that show, so I don't know anybody's names either. Then we have Ninjago over here, where we have Zane ZX, who I only remember his name because I just recently ordered him. We have the Green Ninja, who I actually got out of a book, which I don't actually have the book anymore. Then we have 2 Snake Guys and some like Chinese soldier or something. I don't really know for sure. Then we kind of just have some random people over here. This red guy, who I do not know what he's from. 2 incomplete ninja guys, and then we have this guy, I believe he's called the Explorer. He's just missing a hat. Then we'll move over here. We have some kind of like Christmas advent calendar people here. 2 friends, ones, and a Santa Claus. Then we have 3 dino guys here. 2 random skeletons. 2 creepers. 2 kind of Wild West people from the Lego movie. 2 Minecraft zombies. 1 custom zombie thing, I don't even know. 3 Minecraft skeletons. And then we got some Prince of Persia people, which I never watched this either, so I don't fully know everybody's names. So we got the two of the main character in front, 2 random guys, and then 2 other random guys who are in hoods. Then over here we have the Ghostbusters, all of them from that original Ghostbusters car. Then we have 2 of these guys from Indiana Jones who are trying to capture Indiana Jones. 2 of that girl in it. And then we got 4 Indiana Jones. They got this guy who is, I think, helping him, but I don't remember for sure. I haven't watched those movies in a long time. Then we got a German soldier. Then we have Angry Birds, where we have 2 pigs and the red guy and the pink girl. I only watched that movie like 1 time, and it was a long time ago, so I don't remember anyone's names. Then we got 2 of the Monster Fighters people, or Monster, what is it? It was like the interactive show or the series of sets. I do not remember what it's called because I was never into it. This was just a gift with purchase or something like that from the Lego store. Then we got some of the SpongeBob stuff. We got SpongeBob and Patrick there. Patrick was actually a keychain that's broken. Then we have 4 guys from the Cubs. We have Jake Arrieta, Joe Madden, Starlin Castro, and some random ballpark cart guy. Then we have the Knights over here, where we have 3 red Knights, is that 5 blue Knights, and then we have this guy in black, this guy in the navy blue, this incomplete guy, and the guy with the king armor are actually from an old friend who gave me those in like 3rd grade. So yeah, they're not actually in sets, but they are complete figures, so just keeping them there because why not. Then we have 2 soldiers here. I don't know, like, I think one guy's French and the other guy's British, but I don't know for sure. But the one guy comes in some, like, throwback set, like, throwback minifigures set or something. And then the other guy comes from a set I don't really know. I just had all the parts to build him. Then we have a couple pirates back here. The one guy in blue is actually from the same set as the guy in the French uniform. So you can look him up if you really want to. But then we also have some pirate who's from the same friend who gave me those knights. Then we have 2 of these girls from the Friends things because my sister got rid of her Legos, so I just kept a lot of the incomplete ones for parts and got a lot of the minifigures, so have a couple of these. Then we have 5 Steves back here, 3 of the rock guys from Power Miners, and then 2 Power Miners. 3, I think, Series 1 minifigures here that are incomplete. Fortunately, they're incomplete, but one day they will be. Then we have a mummy. I don't remember which series he's from. And then we have a Yeti guy. Not a Yeti, but he's a Bigfoot or something. Sasquatch, I don't know. Then a plant guy, a business guy, and this Irish guy. I don't even know what he is, to be honest. But they're all from the same set. And I don't remember which set it is. And then we have Martian Manhunter back here from a DC set. Then we move over to Jurassic World, where we have 2 of the pilots there. We have an Ace. He's actually called specifically an Ace in the set. He's in the Indominus Rex cage thing, and he's specifically called Ace, but I don't know why. Then we have the one dude who gets eaten by the Indoraptor, 2 guards from Jurassic World 2. We have the dude who explodes in the helicopter in Jurassic World 1. We have Dr. Wu here, who's actually the bad guy. Then we have this kid from number 1. I don't remember his name, though, unfortunately. We have the antagonist from Jurassic World 2. Don't remember his name either. Then we have the judge, or like auctioneer guy, who is at the auction. Then we have the scientist girl who is trying to do some research on a T-Rex or something. I don't really remember. Then we have Owen, Claire, and the one girl who I don't remember her name. Then we have my single alien conquest guy. So That's great. And then we have my Toy Story Army Man there. We have an umpire from that O series, O something. It starts with an O. 2 random incomplete people. And then we've got some of the space police here. We got one of the regular policemen and then an alien. Oh, and I also forgot to mention over here, we also have C-3PO and 2 Endor troopers from the Star Wars area. So now we move on to this base plate here, this tan one, smaller base plate. But here we have most of like the city stuff and then some kind of like iffy types of people, because like this Droideka, I believe, was listed as a minifigure in the set, but for whatever reason, it's brick built because it doesn't include any minifigure parts. It's really weird. So let's get into the actual like minifigures here. We've got 2 air traffic control guys on the ground. We got 2 of the dudes who operate different airport stuff. We got another person that goes on the ground with those lights. Then we got 1 air traffic control guy here, and then another air traffic control girl there. We got 5 chefs here. We got 3 in white, 1 being a friend's girl, and then a couple other guys back here. 1 was from the Lego movie. Then we got our hospital people over here, where we got some doctors with some breathing tubes on them. That's actually from the set where Captain America and Iron Man come from, the Green Iron Man actually. So put those guys on there because why not? Looks kind of interesting. We got 2 nurses, 2 ambulance drivers, the medic helicopter pilot, and then just another random medic there. Then we got all our crooks here. I'm not really gonna go through them because they're crooks, and I mean that's all I can really say about them. Then we got our firefighters here. Got some of the original ones, got some of the yellow ones. And then this guy is actually pretty rad because he is my first ever minifigure. That's the first minifigure that I ever owned. I got him in 2008 from this little set. I think it might have actually been 2007, to be honest. Late 2007. He's from a little fire car. So he's my first ever minifigure. Then we go back here where we have plane pilots. We got 2 in black. We got the cargo pilot. Then we got a fake guy from Air Force One. And then we have Amelia Earhart, a bus driver, and 2 train drivers. And we got a dwarf spider droid, sniper droideka, and Groot, who I don't know if are technically minifigures. So let's move on to the other side. So then we move over here. We have the citizens first, because you always have to have citizens in your city. So from this little green kid over here, all the way to the baby here, to the guy with the chain head, who was actually given to me by the same friend who gave me those knights. And so all these people in here are citizens. Then over here, we just have some friends people from those friend sets that I received from my sister. Then we have kind of like store people, I guess, like marketing people. I don't even know for sure. Then we have the Adidas guy here. We have a guy who sells balloons or something. And then we have the Lego store guy. Then we get into kind of what I call public works. I don't really know what else to call them, but just like your garbage truck drivers and carpenters and stuff. So we had a couple recycling guys here, garbage truck guy there, street sweeper, recycling, some dudes that fit the part, carpenter, just some construction guys, all that kind of random stuff. And we got 3 different space people here. One guy is not actually city, but I put him in here because he fit. I don't really know. The other 2 are city. Then we have 3 miners here. Then we have our Coast Guard, where we have a bunch of guys in the yellow. 8 actually, no, 7. That guy's in gray. We got 2 of the orange guys. Then we got some of the Octane guys over here. Got 1 guy from the airport, and then 2 from the gas station, 1 from a boat, and 1 who's incomplete. And there's the little baby in there. And yeah, then we move on to the next section, which is the godly section. I don't know what else to call it, because we got the president there with his guards. Then we have some original 1980s-ish figures here from my dad. Yeah, he used to have Legos back in the day, not too many, but I do have some of his old sets. I do have one of the original space sets, like one of the original space sets, like you won't find any older than it. And then we also have a legend back here, the original police officer. And the way you can tell he's original is because he's got a sticker on his torso. Not printed, because they didn't do much printing back in the day. But yeah, I just thought that was really cool to have all these guys here. So then we also moved back to this kind of case here I built. It's not that good, but it's just here because why not? We got this Chima dude. I don't really know what he is, but he's actually given by the same friend who gave me those knights. Then we have a Monster Hunters guy, which I actually had the parts to make him, which was kind of weird. So I did, but yeah, I don't have any other Monster Hunter stuff, so just put him in here because why not? And then we have Dolores Umbridge, who's actually really expensive, so I'm actually very happy to have her. And then last but not least, we have my fake clone troopers over here. And yeah, they're kind of weird. So yeah, that's basically it. So let's finish out this video. Well, that's gonna conclude this video, guys. Definitely thank you all for watching. If you stuck around to the end, that's definitely nice of you. I mean, you could have, in the beginning, just like looked at all this and then zoomed in on every individual figure to be like, oh, that's the UN right there. And yeah, it's great, isn't it? But thank you all who stayed around. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video if you like the collection, and comment down below your thoughts on the minifigure collection. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in another video.